I was in the Kevin Samuelson group. But that group was full of dudes that can't find nothing right about women. Now, I'm not saying that's how Kevin Samuelson was, because he did it from an intellectual perspective. And he talked about the faults. But I don't think he was trying to say, I don't know. I watched it probably like once or twice. And I said I agree with, when I saw him, I agreed with some of the things he was saying. But, um, you know, these guys they don't find nothing good. There's good in everybody, and there's bad in everybody. They're trying to find black women. They're like, there are no good black women out there. You know, you got to find one that's willing to try. You got to find one that's on the same level that you are. And I be telling you, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Most guys be thinking their idea of a 10 is like America's idea of a 10. They be bugging, man. Dudes be bugging. They want all girls with fat butt. Why you want a girl with a fat butt? You gonna suck the doo-doo out of her butt? That's what you want to with a big butt for? Where do black people get this shit from? They act like a big ass is everything. And I just seen a girl with a big ass today. She looked real nasty. She looked nasty as hell. I don't know why, and that's I don't know why women. I don't know when that became the standard for a 10 or beauty, a big ass. What do you have to gain? What do you have to do to achieve a big ass? One, eat a lot and wear a waist trainer so to tuck your stomach in and make your butt look big. That's it. Eat a lot or leave the country and get butt injections. I don't know. I don't see what the big deal is. I like women that work out. It's easy to gain weight. And all you gotta do is sit, eat shit. Eat, don't do nothing. Like I said, a guy gotta work out to get a so-called nice physique. Black people, our standard of a nice shape is just sitting home and getting a big ass. I don't understand. I don't know what the fascination is. I guess they're gonna suck the doo-doo out of it. They're gonna suck the doo-doo out of her butt. I don't know what it is. That's some shit that we that's some shit that we indoctrinated ourselves with. Big ass. And then once you get a big ass, what can you do? Are you a runner? Are you an athlete? Do you jog? What do you do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely. And you see all these girls on TikTok shaking their ass. But like I said, I ain't here to talk about that. But that's what I'm saying. Oh, but like I was saying, they can't find nothing good. I find something good about it. I don't know. Them guys are crazy, man. Like I be telling guys, all the shit they expect from a woman, their mother didn't do for their father. Because if you grew up in a single parent home and your mother knew so much, how come she couldn't keep the father around? That's what I be trying to tell them. Guys be so quick to call a girl a hoe, but these same guys don't know their own father. Well, they probably seen their father, or they got a stepfather, and they really not married. They just call them stepfather. They're just somebody that they motherfucking that they grew up. Guys be bugging, and like I said, they want a version, but they're not a version. You know, they be all no man. Then they start talking about biblical times and shit like that. I said, if y'all want to talk about biblical times, you gotta take all that biblical time shit. You gotta go backwards. You gotta go back to living in the desert, walking out with flip flops on, riding on a camel. You gotta get rid of your car, get rid of your kitchen stove. You gotta get rid of all that shit and go back to living biblical times. They're trying. See, that's the thing. People trying to put biblical times with today. The world is constantly going forward. We're not going backwards. They keep thinking that Jesus is gonna come back and walk down the street and shit, or the Most High. The Most High ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. If he was gonna do it, he would have did it now. You gonna tell me the Most High gonna do something within that 2,000 years span? Within that 2,000 years uh, between slavery and now or whatever, he ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing in that time for black people. Within that time, until he ain't did nothing between the 1600s up until now, but he gonna do something in this era. You guys be bugging. He ain't do nothing in the 1600s. He ain't do nothing in the 1700s. He ain't do nothing in the 1800s. He ain't do nothing in the 1900s. But y'all think he gonna do something in 2022? Yeah, you keep thinking that. And that's what a lot of them guys do. A lot of them guys be in them religious organizations just so they can have a young wife or a young girlfriend or a bunch of young girlfriends. That's the only reason they be in that shit. Why? Like I was telling them, why would a guy 35 years old want a 16-year-old wife?